What's it been like broadcasting in real life and then bringing that over to 2K? What's the experience been like?
You know, I think it's helped me both ways. I really do, because I think
it's just about game time, and the Blazers never looked more confident than when they arrived earlier. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trail Blazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Denny Avdia out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Williams in at the 5. And for the Lakers, Davis out there with George. Then it's Thaddeus Young. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's James in at the point guard position. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed.
まさか交渉が来てくれるなん
Begin a
て。
game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Sharp. Henderson outside. Yep, that one goes.
And the defense was right there, but in the end, Henderson just sticks the J in their faces.
Outside Young. And we're about a minute into the first. And Young slams it in.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
Misses in close.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Avdia passes to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
James. Williams grabs the board. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. It's Sharp on the wing. And he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Young. 8 points in his last time out. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. And he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league. You know, Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
Now here's Young, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And Young slams it in. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2, they went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's George. Here's James. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
やるね。
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
George with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's Henderson. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Here's Avdia. Count it.
Magical.
Inside, Denny Avdia is confident in his ability to convert.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Davis. Young against Henderson. Young inside. He has 6. Count it. Young's got 8.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on, and Coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him, stick with it, try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. So it's Los Angeles now. Portland making their last shot. Young inside, defended by Henderson. The shot's good. 10 points for him.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Outside Sharp. That one doesn't drop. Young with the defensive effort. The Lakers in the lead. And a nice finish on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Sharp. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
James finds Young. And Young slams it in.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Blazers trail by 4. Here's Henderson. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Shot is up. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Outside Davis. Back to James. Clock at 6. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Reed, he's checked in for Williams. Walker comes in for Avdia. Benton, he's checked in for Grant. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
That one falls. James has got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Sharp against George. Sharp, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Davis against Walker. Another shot. Here's Drummond. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Sharp. James with the block.
Big time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
And finished off by Davis.
Oh, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might check 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Timeout called. Portland. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Graham's checked in for Portland. Again, the miss by Portland.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Outside for Davis. That one falls, coming off a drum and feed. He's got 5.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Young. 14 points for him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Simons. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simons' strengths, his efficiency from range.
Back to Westbrook. To the inside, Davis. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
To the middle. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Graham. Simons has got his second bucket on the night. On the wing, Davis. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
It's George on the wing. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Cleveland.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Benton. 11-point game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps a grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Westbrook. Coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
McGee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for Reddish.
Well, you're going to play Westbrook on that pick and roll to shoot it. He's underrated in being a distributor.
Here's Reith, covered by McGee. George against Simons. Pass to Reith from deep. They grab their own miss. Simons' shot is good. Simons got 9 points.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Westbrook taking his time here. Down low. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
It's a solid pass off the pick and roll. Part of Westbrook's game he's really developed.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Simons. He's got 9. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Simons.
Simons really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Westbrook, the pass to Tucker. Off the mark there with a three. Fires away from way outside. Thaddeus Young, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. Absolutely.
36, the Trail Blazers. 27.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second. We've got Avdia, Devontae Graham out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 9-point game. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
Off the outside. Drops in the layup for two.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Pure from three-point range.
Graham with a textbook pull-up that time.
The Lakers lead by 6. Westbrook outside. Here's Yabusele. It's rebounded by Grant.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Inside, Yabusele. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Blazers trail by 6. Pass to Williams. Back to Graham. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And Graham not afraid to go inside and finish through traffic. Skilled at using his body. A nice job to shield himself from the deep.
Westbrook. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Lakers lead by 6. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Grant on the wing. Simons. Another 3 for Portland.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Westbrook against Graham. Here's Yabusele. And again, it's the Lakers.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Graham, the pass to Graham. Simons outside. To the paint. The kick out to Graham. And it's all from three-point range. The Lakers lead by 5. Westbrook left side. Deflected.
No way, says Danny Avdia. Got right to that one.
And here's Grant from the arc. Drills it from deep. Grant's got 5.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Graham against Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Simons. And George with some nice D.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Edie's checked in for the Lakers. Reddish comes in for Paul George. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Graham. Here's Grant. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a lot of hard work in the offseason for Jeremy Grant to become better at the mid-range, finding some footing there.
And he dunks it down.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Pass to Graham. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Inside. Avdia pulls it in.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Westbrook against Henderson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 5.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Sharp against Reddish. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Thomas, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Reed's checked in.
Well, Sharp has such a bright future in this league, especially as a scorer.
And here's Thomas. He had 9 points in his last time out. Yabusele. No good on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Los Angeles will have it. And Los Angeles making a change here. Tucker's checked in. So it's Los Angeles now. Now here's Thomas. Down low. Edie. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Blazers trail by 4. Here's Henderson. Oh, wow. And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
To the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Avdia with it. 6 points for him. It's Sharp on the wing. Reddish covering. Got a hand on it.
Tucker just reading that and timing it perfectly.
Pass to Reddish. Finished off the break.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the 2nd overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
And that one's good. Sharp.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Thomas passes to Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Really good work on the interior. Avdia forcing the D to compromise.
It's his first trip to the line for the Trailblazers. Walker comes in for Grant, and it's Ben in for Henderson. No good on the second free throw. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
4 on the clock. Walker with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Over Vanderbilt. Again, the miss by Portland. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Thomas passes to Reddish. Here's Edey. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Reith. It's tipped. Here's Thomas. No points yet. To the middle. Here's Edey. Lets it fly. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Blazers trail by 4. Pass to Ben. Going inside. Shots blocked. Now Thomas. Up top, Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Edey. Offensive rebound. Yep, count it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Portland making a switch here. Simons checked in. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Portland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
.143 left in the half. It's Sharp on the wing. Nails the wide open jumper. Sharp's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Reddish on the wing. Here's Edey. And that one is hammered home.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Reddish on the wing. Pass to Edey. Releases. Nails the baby hook. Edey's got 19 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Thomas against Simons. Thomas with a steal. Simons with a steal. There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Sharp against Vanderbilt. Left side Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Vanderbilt. That one a little long.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Thomas. Here's Edey. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet. Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going, jumping on every opportunity to push the tempo. At one point, they had built a 14-point advantage. They were hot as the first one. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. The Lakers lead by 8. Jared Vanderbilt out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Edey. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Thomas in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. And Williams has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. And down it goes. 2 points. Sharp's got 18.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Thomas with the ball, guarded now by Williams. Good on the shot. And the Lakers lead by 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Tucker against Avdia. Henderson drives in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. But Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Pass to Edey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Blazers trail by 9. Here's Henderson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. The Lakers in second.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression. Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
The Lakers lead by 7. Thomas outside. Outside Tucker. Pass to Reddish. Back to Tucker. Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Henderson for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Thomas against Sharp. Here's Edey. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Avdia from outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he drops the first. McGee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so he hits both. Here's Henderson. He has 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. The Lakers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. It's when it gets really exciting.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Henderson. Again, the miss by Portland.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Westbrook. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Lakers go with a whole new group out there. James finds Drummond. Grant against James. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Here's Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
I like seeing AD attack the offensive glass. He uses his length so well, just so long.
Here's Henderson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
NBA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Timeout called, Portland. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Rams checked in for Sharp. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. You take a look at Philadelphia. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Lakers, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
And the shot's good.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Young against Henderson. And Young draws the double. The 3, James. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. James has got 9 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Grant. That one is off. Ooh, nice D from George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Graham, the pass to Williams. Now Graham. Outside, Williams. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to James. Down low. The shot by Drummond, no good. Blazers trail by 19. To the left side wing. Shoots from the block. And Henderson with the basket on the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 4th assist with that last one. To the wing, right side. Back to James. Young inside. Graham covering. Young with the bucket. 16 points for him.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And here is Williams. Still without a bucket. Here's Avdia. Williams in the post. Drummond's there. Williams misses. The Lakers lead by 19. And finished off by Davis.
You tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
Graham, the pass to Williams. Graham against James. Henderson for 3. James with the rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
There's Davis with the 3. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's the first foul. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Graham. Blazers trail by 21. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And some changes here for Portland. Reith, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Ben in for Henderson. Walker finds Simons. Launches a three. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 4 rebounds now. James passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Puts it up from 12. Here's Grant. And he connects with a jumper. Grant's got 9 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Simons against Young. Back to James. The three. The offensive rebound. And yep, it's good. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Benton. Pass to Reith. Now here's Grant. Davis with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Benton on the money from 12 feet away. Benton's got his second basket on the night. James against Grant. Kicks it to George. There's the three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He's one of the best in the league at just grabbing those O boards. And we've seen him do it year in and year out.
Here's Benton. And he drives in. Here's Reith. Checked by Davis. Stolen by Davis. Outside Young. Pass to Davis. The kick out to Young. Second shot opportunity. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 8 here in this quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Timeout called, Portland.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
He's checked in for Drummond. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at George. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing. And it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
James against Grant. James passes to Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Simons with a steal. And there's the drive. And he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Young inside. He's covered by Simons. Banked it in off the glass. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Simons against James. Back to Simons. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Simons has got 21.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Here's George, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. When you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brad.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
Sharp, he's checked in for Grant.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Back to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, nice D from George. James against Simons. Kicks it to George. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
AD has this ability to just flat out take over games.
Portland has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And the jam by Walker.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. George, right side. Uses the glass on the layup. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. Pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
And the basket is good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Lakers on top, delivering the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Shaden Sharp out there with Walker. And it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle. Walker's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 23. Inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Simons passes to Henderson. Let's go with a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Tenacious on the inside. Davis great at getting interior positioning and then capitalizing.
Williams finds Henderson. And here's Simons. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
To the paint. Here's Edey. Lays it up and banks it in. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Pass to Edey. And the layup falls. Edey's got 29 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Takes one from 10 feet. Got a piece of it. Simons against Reddish. Pass to Edey. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
That one goes. Count it.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
To the inside, Edey. Sharp grabs a miss. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Henderson against Thomas. Henderson misses.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Henderson against Thomas. Portland with a rebound. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Henderson. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick, a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft. In some cases, these teams aren't going anywhere. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Hits the trifecta. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Thomas against Henderson. Walker with a steal. Here's Sharp. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And the Lakers making a change here. Tucker's checked in. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Walker. Murray's checked in for Simons. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Henderson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Pass to Klingon. On the wing, Murray. Here's Kamari. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebounded by the Lakers. Edey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Murray against Thomas. Pass to Edey. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Sharp. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best.
Murray, and he gets that one. Murray's got his first 2 points. The Lakers with the ball. Now here's Thomas. Outside Tucker. Plenty of space. The Lakers with another miss.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Here's Sharp. Can't hit from in close. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. It's Thomas on the wing. Graham covering. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Murray with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Graham, the pass to Avdia. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
Graham against McGee. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
Well, listen, if you're looking for a scorer and you're looking for a threat from the guard position, just look up one Devontae Graham.
Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Graham, the pass to Avdia. Here's Benton. Knocked away. Nice D from Reddish. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Lakers. And Westbrook slams it home.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Outside Grant. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, BA. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day, making the most of his three-point chances. That's Tucker just spotted up and ready to go.
And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Graham against Westbrook. Graham misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. And it's Graham with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Avdia outside. Here's Reith, guarded by Vanderbilt, and it's Reith missing. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Westbrook, the pass to McGee, and McGee with the stop.
That's a prime example right there of Westbrook being a dual threat. He can make plays for himself and for an open teammate.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, and we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
And both free throws good for Graham. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Westbrook. Here's Yabusele. Back to Westbrook. Five on the clock. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Zach Edey.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
The Lakers shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Here's Westbrook. Here's Yabusele. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Graham. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a nimble play from Devontae. Just put the ball on a string and shook that defender away.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Westbrook. Here's Drummond. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Graham, that's good.
Devontae Graham fighting a bit here down low.
Now Westbrook. Yabusele. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure they're...
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.